Women belong in the bedroom and the kitchen, in that order. This is what a man by the name of Bobby Riggs said back in the 70s. Who was Bobby Riggs? Let me take you back in time. Welcome to Sportify Classics. This is the Battle of the Sexes. Bobby Riggs was a tennis player in the late 1930s and 40s. He won 2 US Open titles, a Wimbledon title, and was world number 1. Post his career, Riggs was a gambling hustler. He'd play people for money and in exhibitions. In 1973, Riggs was 55 years old and struggling financially. But he thought of an idea that remains to this day one of the most historic moments in sports history. You see, at the time, one of the greatest tennis players in the world was Billie Jean King. She was not really just a great tennis player, she founded the WTA and was a leader for women's equality. Riggs, a showman and someone who understood how to get the world's attention, challenged Billie Jean to a match, claiming that he, a man aged 55, would defeat the world's best women's player at her peak, because men are that much superior to women. As King accepted the challenge, the build-up began. The event was hyped as the sports event of the year, and it did not disappoint. The match was watched by an estimated 50 million people in the US and 90 million people worldwide. On that day, Billie Jean King defeated Bobby Riggs 6-4, 6-3, 6-3. That win was considered a milestone event. It changed the face of women's tennis, and the impact it had towards the progress of the women's movement cannot be understated. Today, Billie Jean King still fights for women's issue and remains the icon that changed women's tennis forever. Thanks for watching Sportify.